Ben got me these pastel balloons. I am so tired. It is ridiculous. I didn't think, you guys know from what I said last night, I was like, I'm not going to be out late. I like being in bed early. Yeah, there I was. My hair is held so nicely. Went out last night and then afterwards grabbed a drink at a bar right by us with our friend before coming home, and that was really nice to have like do a little something else after. We headed to this place called Veranda Bar, and Veranda Bar sounded like it would be on a veranda, but it was on the ground floor, but it was still lovely. They'd like booked out the back. There was like free food coming around. I had a little gluten-free burger, a little gluten-free slice of pizza. Then I got a bit embarrassed because everyone started to sing happy birthday to me and I was like, no. But it was super lovely, really thoughtful, and they got me gluten-free cupcakes. I actually ate an entire cupcake and it was incredible. I don't know what bakery she found it from, but it was like a proper bakery. It was like whipped cream or something on top of this cupcake. I will show you. I'll put a picture here. So nice. Very lucky to work in a place with such nice people. I don't think I've ever worked somewhere where everyone's so nice, but they're actually nice. Like, it feels very weird. Woke up this morning, I literally felt hungover this morning, and I don't drink. I was literally like, oh my God, I am hungover just from like being tired. We had eggy bread for breakfast, super British. I don't know if it's British, but we haven't had that since we were back home. So that was nice, had eggy bread for breakfast. My mum rang me, my dad rang me. And yeah, while I was on the phone to my dad ran out to the shops, got some food. Opened a couple cards and presents this morning, which was lovely. And yeah, we're gonna head out for the day. Dan's booked us this like literal pottery class. What's that machine called? Proper pottery class later, which is so cute. I've been wanting to do something like that for ages, so I think that's gonna be a really fun activity. He got me the cutest handbag. I'm dying. I'm actually dying. He's so cute. I'll show you. You've probably seen it. I put some presents on camera. So lovely. Look at this fancy car. Sparkles are going to go everywhere. Oh fuck, they've already gone everywhere.
They've already gone everywhere. That little one.
This is from Dad?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They're lovely. They're going to be perfect for not now. Good morning. It is, I don't even know what the time is. It's 9:30. It's a little late. Are we eating at the table or no?
Yes.
Okay. Not that one. Not this one.
I don't think I've no idea what that is. Yeah.
Yeah. This is going to leave me confused. I'm going to have to like write down what books I have and don't have. This is the one I was thinking about this morning because her TikTok came up on my page. She's done a load of signed copies. Beautiful. Any books?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 unread books at the moment.
Why are you laughing? It smells nice.
I would like to genuinely sit closer to you.
Ew. You are the worst actor in the world. It smells good and you know it. This is Bath and Body Works.
Yeah.
It's sweet. Well, we've never been to Bath and Body Works.
No, you chose it from online.
Oh my God, it's so silly. I love it. It's so cute. Oh my God, we can never use it. What if I get a scratch on it? Our new bowls already have knife and fork scratches on them, don't they?
I think that's because they're cheaper, because the salt and pepper ones are fine.
Oh my God, it's so nice. Oh, what is it? It's so cute already. Where did you find that? I've literally never seen. What the hell? Where did you find this? That is beautiful.
How nice is that?
And Dan's booked Six Head, which is a steak restaurant overlooking the Opera House at 1 for lunch, which is actually only 2 hours away, so I should probably hurry up. I had like pink eyeshadow on last night and I didn't love it, so let's get back to basics. I'm very happy. It's a long weekend. I didn't know this was a thing, but it's the King's birthday on Monday, and apparently that's a public holiday here. I don't think the King's birthday is even a public holiday at home. Unless it is, I don't think it ever has been. So it's they don't call them bank holidays, but it's Bank Holiday Monday. So And a little extra long weekend, which is lovely. Yeah. 28 now. My under eyes are crease city. There is nothing in there. I bought some bigger hoop earrings. They're just a bit heavy to wear all day, unfortunately. So maybe I'll put them in later. 28. What the fuck? Oh, that's crazy. But I'm like happy. I'm like in such a good place. I feel like I'll take you with me. Let's go. Even though my new handbag is tiny and I only want to take it because it's so cute, but it's not going to fit this camera in it. Let's go. Oh my god. Holy crap.
I think there's more butter in there than there is potato.
Why did I have bread for breakfast?
Oh my gosh.
Birthday to you, Lola. Happy birthday to you.
To your body, you can feel like it's starting to settle. Yeah, you know, the slip, the clay itself has been sitting with a
Angry. That was anger.
Okay.
angry one.
How many times do we go up and down?
3 or as much as until it's settled.
I want to try and fix it myself, but I think I've gone too low. How do I?
Let's check.
Just
Yeah,
like
and just put-
Yeah. So I'm
No,
using which
you're not.
hand?
Yeah, just put.
Hello. Good morning. I've woken up so hungry. I don't know what is going on. My belly is like starving. I think I'm claiming it as a birthday weekend. I got crumpets. I don't know why, but these crumpets are really good. A Warburton's gluten-free crumpet. Chef's kiss. Imported all the way from the UK. It seems very silly. No wonder they're so expensive. It's Sunday morning and I think we're going to continue the birthday plans. I had an idea yesterday to walk around a certain area with some shops that looked really nice. But yesterday the day just kind of disappeared. Lunch yesterday turned into like 2-3 hours, I think. And I really like when lunches do that. It was such a fancy place that, you know, you take your time, your water never goes down. They like put the napkin like on my lap. The food was incredible. I'll talk to you guys about that in a minute. Because these crumpets are from the UK, they're always really hard because they've been frozen the whole time and the shop only puts them out just as they're like defrosting, so they're a little solid. You know what, when I do my hair properly, it works, which is so annoying. It's just so much effort. Am I like a skilled pottery maker now? Because I think I did really well in the class yesterday. I'm pretty proud of myself for what I managed to make. I think I did a pretty good job. Last night we went to this pottery class. Dan booked it for my birthday and it was really fun. It ended up being like 3 hours. I think we were there for so long. How to do the actual like pottery bit and then 2 hours of just having a go at it. It was like 10 steps, throwing the pottery down, like molding the pottery and then like making it into a shape, and then like it was really difficult. And I have long nails. Having nails is not it for pottery because you need to like use your hands and you need that like end bit of your fingers to like mold the pottery, and anytime I did that obviously my nail would just go in, so I had to use a sponge the whole time instead, and I like wrapped the sponge around my hand and it worked really well actually. I'm not gonna go getting rid of my nails because I'm suddenly a pottery maker, but I did really enjoy the class. It was quite relaxing. I felt like I was pretty good, like I picked it up quite well compared to Dan and the other people in the class who kept like theirs like broke or it collapsed or they like made it too thin and they had to do another one. I went away with 2 things. I made a cup and a bowl. Dan eventually made a bowl. And yeah, so there's 3 sets of classes. So you do the like ceramics throwing class, the pottery throwing class where you like make it. The second part is a trimming class where you learn to like shape, create something out of what you made. And then the last class is glazing, so like painting and like where it looks nice. So you don't have to do any of them, they can do all that for you, or you can just leave it, just the glazing class and someone else will trim it for you. But I really enjoyed it. I think I'd want to go and do the next class. So yeah, it was really fun, really enjoyed that, and I think it was such a like a cool or like a different activity to do on my birthday, which was lovely. That was a plane and now that's the wind. It is windy today. It was a nice day yesterday, but it was cold. But today is going to be cold and really windy, so it's going to be a very cold day today, which is not very fun. Went out for lunch yesterday, and we went to Six Head, which is this really kind of fancy steak restaurant in the harbour overlooking the Opera House. It was very nice, and I've been wanting to go there for a while because I do like a good steak. I thought with the view and everything it'd be nice, but it is quite expensive, so I was like, I feel like I can't justify it. But it was my birthday, so why not? So we booked that. Well, I didn't know that Dan had booked that, but I was like 99.9% sure that is where we were going. And when we got there, they handed us this envelope. Well, they handed me this envelope that said that my dad had basically paid and booked our meal, which I wasn't annoyed. I was like, it's hard to explain. He'd already like sent Dan stuff to wrap, and I opened in the morning, like I already had presents for him, and he'd booked the take. It's just he didn't need to, and it was the sweetest thing ever. He just didn't need to. Do you know what I mean? It was, I don't know, but it's my dad. He's obviously going to do these things for me. Very, very lucky. Obviously blown away by the fact that our meal was paid for, which is incredible. The view was lovely. The food was very good. The like sides, like the mashed potato shouldn't be that good. Well, it is good, but like that was very good. It was very, very nice. We ended up being there for a couple hours really. It might even be 2-3 hours, because when you're at a nice place, the meal's a little bit longer. They take their time over things. They sang me happy birthday, gave me one of those little birthday plates. It was super cute. And then this morning, guys, I did a little bit of online shopping. Okay, as you guys know, I love Vive. This is a Vive sponge actually, and I've run out of my Invisiveil setting spray. And this mascara, there is no mascara in here. I'm literally kidding myself every time I use it, trying to get some makeup out of it. And I've been meaning to do a Vive order, and I was like, right, birthday, that is my excuse. I'm gonna order everything that I've been wanting, needing. They had a deal on at the moment. It's probably different prices depending on where you are, but it was like spend over $120 and you get a free mascara. And I was like, well, I need the mascara anyway, so that's perfect. And I thought, while I'm here, why don't I just get the powder, the stuff I've been missing that I need. And it ended up being free delivery. And it says it's going to be here in like a week. It said 3 to 5 days, which, I mean, I don't know how that's possible. I'll be very, very impressed if it does show up in the next 3 to 5 days, which would be incredible. I feel like I'm taking too much time. It's already 10:30.
I mean, because you're 5 minutes off your estimate.
And I've said we would leave in 5 minutes, so let's get ready, and then we're going to head out for another day. We took the GoPro last night, so I'm sure there'll be footage of us at the pottery place, but the GoPro's covered in clay. Should probably give it a bit of a wipe. Guys, I've got like 2% battery left, but I want to show you my top. How cute is my little book top? It's an Abby Jimenez book top. And I actually own all of these books now because Dan bought me 2 more for my birthday. So I actually have all of these books. Got some balloons over there. Wearing it with some jeans. I'm going to use my cute little bag. Isn't she so, like, if it was summer, this is all I would wear. But obviously it's freezing, so coat, scarf, all the things. Jumper. We're gonna go on a little walk. We're actually heading to a bakery now. We've switched it up a little bit, but that's okay. We are still gonna go to the bookshops. We're still gonna get a GYG for lunch. We're still gonna go to JB Hi-Fi. We're gonna hit up all the places. But my friends just messaged saying they're going on a walk now, so we might as well do a nice little walk with them, which will be nice. And they're also our neighbours, which is perfect. So when we say let's go at 11, we actually can, because they'll just be outside. Yeah, I kept all the balloons in here because I tripped over one last night, and I was like, in the middle of the night, if I need a pee, I don't want to fall. Well, let's take a shopping bag for Aldi as well. Sunglasses and a scarf. Hello.
Go upstairs and he's got one of those such a couple of things.
Yes. Yeah, it's very good. Cheers.
What?
The one I told you about. I wanted to show you a couple of things that I got for my birthday. Because why not? I'm never going to outgrow doing this. I'm obsessed with reading currently. I just finished Wild Side by Elsie Silver this morning. So I finished that series, and they announced over the weekend that they are actually turning it into a TV show, which is very exciting. I'm very glad that I've just finished it and now I am just like on that hype. I am very excited. I've got so many books to read that I'm a little overwhelmed. I don't know what book to go for next. Next to in the first Abby Jimenez series. So I read The Friend Zone and I bawled my eyes out, as you know. So then we've got the Happy Ever After playlist and Life's Too Short, so I can finish that series. I think I'll go on one of these two next because I know that they're probably gonna make me cry, but they're not gonna take me long. Like, I feel like I know I'm gonna read them really fast. And then he got me Mile High by Liz Tomford, and I've been seeing these everywhere, so I thought, let's give it a go. My turn to read these. Another big book. Really cool bookshop in Paddington in Sydney called Romancing the Novel. It's like a little boutique romance bookstore. So cute, and it only has like romance book, it has all the books. Another massive book. This book is huge, which is very stressful. This is Binding 13. I think a new one just came out, and I think there's like a ton of these. So I'm probably late to the game, and there were people buying merch in the shop for this, like jumpers, all the things. Obviously I've not read it, so I didn't buy any merch because I'm like, I don't know what this is about. And she was like, you're gonna cry. And I was like, okay, great. Also sold these really cute little bookmarks. So I got a little novel bookmark and a little like sports romance bookmark. They also had stickers and I couldn't help myself. Spoiler repellent, got a little reading bow, little romanticy cake. I thought these cowboy boots were gorge. We all know what this is, little ACTA sticker. And these are all waterproof stickers, so I'm gonna stick them on my Stanley now. New Ali Hazelwood book from Dimmocks. You will have seen these earlier in this video, but Dan bought me these plates and honestly I'm dying. I don't know if I hadn't heard of Roundhouse, but I've kind of heard of Roundhouse. It's like these fancy homeware like plates type shop. It's a fucking broccoli plate, guys. You will have seen this. I die. Why is that so cute? There isn't a day that goes by in my life really that I don't eat broccoli. Got a hair straightener, got a hair curler, that's a bit of fun. This Coach bag with fucking strawberries on it. So cute. I can't even. Like, I actually, what the hell? He did not need to get me a handbag, but I think he saw it and went, well, I got it. It's got strawberries on it. A pair of the Tala pajamas with the little croissants on it. These are so cute. Look at these shorts. I got a little pickle so he can live on my shelf. You're probably thinking, why the fuck did you need a wombat jelly cat? And I tell you, I probably didn't need it, but I died when I saw it. So this wombat has... How am I 28, guys? Should we do the bow first? Like there. Little ACTA sticker. She's on. It's too tall, so I think it has to go around a bit further. I need to end this video here, guys. I had such an amazing weekend and an amazing birthday, and I'm so glad I got to film it and share it with you guys and just film a little weekend video over my birthday. Each year just keeps getting better, I tell you that. It's like, once you get to like this kind of age, it's just like your feelings towards birthdays, I do believe, change like slightly. I still don't love a birthday, but for someone who doesn't love birthdays, I had a pretty good one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and for you spending my birthday weekend with me. I really appreciate you guys being here. I will always be posting at 7 PM 10 AM UK time, 7 PM Australia time every Sunday. I hope you enjoyed spending the weekend with me. I really enjoyed it, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you watching, enjoying, subscribing recently. It means so much, so thank you so much. And if you are new and you've got this far, I would love it if you subscribed, and I will see you next week for another video.